And I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, and then we're gonna get right into the topic. Let y'all know what we talking about today.
You need to stop with all the DMs asking for something. I ain't got nothing for you, baby. Just ask your nigga.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
You know, it's Dre, man. How y'all doing?
Tiz the singer. You already? Tiz the singer.
And it's Chef. You already know.
I got this shit loaded up. They ready.
You
But
definitely
look,
do.
today's topic is: are women being destroyed by media? Modern day women. And when we say media, we mean music, TV, everything that has everything to do with everything. Is it an influence on women, and is it destroying the women that's in society these days? I'm gonna start off and say yeah. I feel like the problem is the hoes is too close to the wives. We can't like distinguish which one is the hoe and which one is the wife because they all pretty much do the same thing as far as how they dress, how they talk, how they move, the morals, what they feel like a man should be. Like, I feel like media influences women to pretty much, oh, I'm independent, I don't need no nigga, blah blah blah. Like, and I feel like that agenda is pushed every single day throughout the whole media. Like, anybody want to like put an input on that?
I disagree with you.
Ah,
I very much disagree with you. I think it's so small of a percentage of the women that you're talking about. And I feel like I don't want to make it a race thing, but I feel like it's primarily in the black community that we're seeing this because like if you look in other like cultures, races, like Asian women aren't like that. Indian women aren't like that. It's billions and billions. Even
billions of
majority of white women are not like that.
yeah.
And we're
So
just
you feel like it's a problem in the black community?
we're talking about such a small percentage of the world population that is influenced by what we're talking about. But because we are black, it has the biggest impact on us.
The culture itself.
Yeah,
Just
culture.
the culture
yeah,
itself.
Yeah. So, yes, you are correct, but overall, in the big scheme of things, world population wise, I would disagree.
I feel like these hoes ain't got no morals.
Yeah.
I feel like they ain't got no
So,
morals.
if we're gonna talk about the culture and we're gonna talk about, our community, then let's talk about that then.
Right.
No, I'm talking about overall because I feel like as a man, we're not gonna. As a black man, I'm black and Irish, but as a black man, I'm not gonna limit myself to only black women. So I gotta look at as a whole. So I'm not gonna say it's just one culture. I'm talking about as a whole from what I see from watching social media every day. I feel like every time I come on, and even being a model photographer, I help women, feel confident. They take pictures with their clothes off and stuff like that. It's a form of art. To me, women always be art. But at the same time, you got women on social media that's just butt ass naked every single day and really don't give a fuck.
But listen to what he said was saying with the culture. All the only women that you see out there doing that is us women in the culture.
Yeah, you talking about like the hoes from the house, like the wifey material been wifed up since high school, college, early mid-20s. Like they been wifed up. They ain't back out in the free agency pool.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of quality women that you not even gonna ever get a chance to be with because they not gonna be out here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
But then again,
you're not gonna see them on the Instagram with their clothes off. You know what I mean?
okay, but then let me ask you this then. But then when you meet the good woman, are you gonna be afraid that she's like the hoes that you see on social media?
No.
Are you gonna automatically assume that she's gonna have those same morals and go move the same way?
I don't think that would happen because once you realize that you have a good woman, you already know that she has different standards and she just moves differently than those. So what I'm gonna agree with Chef on that because in our history, in our society right now, in our black community, we got Sexy Red, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. We got Sukiyana, all them. You don't see Taylor Swift saying that. You don't see.
Yeah.
So our community does push that more. The music that is pushed is more. But I feel like as in society, the social media is only going to control an easily impressionable female because there's females out there that can see things and still just look at it on social media, but don't move like that.
Hey,
but
look,
if you're
man,
a female
look.
that needs,
Man, listen,
The
let's.
saying goes, you are what you eat.
If you want to be technical, I mean, let's take it all the way back to why our community is the way it is. Why, black women feel they need to be independent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You want to go deep.
I mean, that's systematic racism right there. Let's take it back to the, the crack epidemic when, crack was pushed in our communities by the government, and black men were getting locked up, and they wanted to destroy the black man.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 60s, 50s, 40s, we had strong households with families and good, strong black men, educated black men, and our families went to church and were united, and
But
we
I
had
want you to
strength.
also remember this. Welfare was invented for white people. I want you to understand that. Welfare was invented for the white woman. But the way that our culture got it and took over it was actually good for the government, because the government was like, okay, if we give her a house, we give her food.
Yeah, she won't get married.
She won't get married. She won't have the man in the house.
Yes.
And that's how they tore us apart from the beginning. And then you had the crack epidemic
Yeah,
and
it
all
was
of
a
that
lot-
shit like
yeah,
that.
private prisons, and
That shit hasn't stopped yet. And I feel like women have taken advantage of that part and is pushing us out and doing this independent thing, because the government, like you said, they designed it for black families to not be together.
unit.
But at the same time, that still doesn't give a woman the go ahead to not be a wifey type woman. I really don't see a whole lot of wifey type women, and that's because I'm in a different world than y'all, because I see things different, because I'm a part of the sex thing, modeling, and in the industry where I see a lot of women that's more so
Sexualized.
sexualized. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe
So, I
maybe
mean,
I'm
listen.
seeing shit different because
No,
of that.
and you're correct. I mean, media and social media, everything has an influence over over us over the years, over women's mindsets. But it also is it's a combination of everything. It's the women, it's the influence, but it's also the men too. Because
Oh, but men ain't been shit.
I'm
we
gonna
ain't
be
been
honest
shit since
with
the
you.
beginning.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I got a lot of different friends. I know a lot of different niggas, and like certain niggas, like it's not hard for women to be submissive to them and to be a little more of that soft, what you're talking about, wanting to be committed to a certain man. Like certain niggas who carry it, they don't have those issues
Right.
with their women. Like I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these niggas,
It's
women-
emotionally damaged.
yeah, a lot of these women
Broken.
From
you know,
these fuck-
they've
these
been
fuck niggas.
broken. They've dealt with so many just fuck niggas and
Yeah.
niggas who don't treat them like shit. And I'm not saying put them on a pedestal or nothing, because they don't like that neither. You got to have the balance.
That gives
But-
them simp vibes.
Yes, but when they come across the right type of nigga, bro, they want to be
overwhelmed.
what you talking about.
Right.
They want to be a housewife. They
Right.
want to carry that shit.
Because some of them never met a man that's able to pull that out of them.
Yes,
It's deep down in
exactly.
them, but
Exactly.
they just ain't tap into that yet.
So how do you get them? How do you bring that out of them? If you know what I mean, how do we bring that out of them?
What do you mean? It's just a certain way you carry it as a man. I can't
Right.
explain
But
it.
like I said,
Like a lot of men don't understand women. They haven't took the time to mature as a man and understand women, how to push and pull a woman, how to press
black-
certain buttons and carry it a certain way.
A lot of black men is not going to get that way until they're in their 30s. I'm telling
That's
you,
what I'm
I
saying.
was not
Yeah.
that way. I'm
Me
36
neither.
years old. I was not that way until I was like 32, 33.
And that goes back to social media too, as far as just all around messing up the generations. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Because men only see one thing: get, on to the next, on to the next. Women ain't shit. This, that, and the third. Drill. So they don't know how to be nothing else but what they see on social media. Just trying to say women. They think from the rip women ain't shit. When you can't just put that stigma on all women. Because some women, there are different. There are different women. There are multiple women, and some women are
Look,
good girls.
I'm not putting it on all women. What I'm saying is I feel like media influences, and Chef was right. I do feel like it's more so the black community. I do feel like that.
Right.
But at the same time, my opinion on it is I think that social media influences women to not be shit.
and you know
Because
what?
there's a lot of not shit
Listen,
women
that's a
out here,
lot of
just
that
like
going
it's
on
like
right
a,
now.
not,
Right.
a
And
lot of not shit
and you know
niggas.
what the issue is? Because of those influences, you can talk. You could take a survey. You could talk to 10 females in our community, And you know, like we said, they've been through so much shit, and you ask them, do they need a nigga? And they'll tell you,
Nope.
9 out of 10 of them will tell you, no, I don't need a nigga for shit. And that's the problem. We need each other.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's the balance.
Yes, men need. I need a woman.
Right.
A woman needs a man. That our community is broken.
Yeah,
Right.
that's facts.
Right.
That shit's
Drop a
fucked
boundary.
up.
This is it.
What else, Chef? What else?
We got to figure out a way to. We got to figure out a way
Nigga
to
got his
fix
shit
that.
off right quick.
Hey,
Shit off real quick. But that's goddamn
Come on,
facts.
Chef.
But how do you feel? How do you feel about what I said earlier? The hoes are too close to the wives. Y'all don't feel that way?
Do you feel like they trying to change themselves out of their whole ways?
Nah, nigga. I'm just talking about you can't distinguish which one. You can't just physically look at a woman and be like, because most of them they dress the same, they talk the
but
same, they listen to the same
but
music.
you can never judge a book by its cover.
Right.
You
Touche.
understand what I'm saying? So
Touche.
okay, yeah, you know, but once you get to, like he said, once you get to talking to him, you get to vibing with him, you gonna distinguish that very
Immediately.
quick.
That mouthpiece got to be
You
right.
very quick.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because some women
are
might-
you discouraged from the beginning because
No,
all you see is
No,
bullshit?
never.
Because at that point, yeah, you're not even taking chances on things. How you going? You can miss your blessing by not even hollering at shorty just because she got on something that's showing a little something. She might just like to dress like that, and I know that used to sound crazy, like, yeah, you dressing like that, you wearing that. I just doing it for me. That is a thing. She might think she look good in it.
He said, "Stop the cat."
So you think just because the shorty got showing a little bit, and I'm not saying like
They trying to
ass
be
all
chose,
out,
Dre.
ass.
They
Yeah,
trying to be chose, fam.
but when we go out, we throw it on. We trying to be
But listen,
chose.
I'm gonna be
we
real.
just don't show
I'ma
our body. That's not how we
I'm
move
gonna be
as men.
real with you. As a man, you gotta know the difference between a housewife and a hoe.
Nigga,
Right.
you can't know the difference. That's
Yes,
what I'm
you
saying.
can.
Niggas can't
Tell
just
that.
look at a woman and know the difference.
So when you first start talking to a chick or however y'all connect, were you going in it from the door looking for a housewife?
Right.
nah, niggas,
You
niggas,
moving too fast. You gotta get to know the shorty a little bit. God
They
damn.
can disguise that
no,
joint
no.
quick.
I feel like you're right. It all depends on what you're actually looking for. Because if I see 5 women in the building and all I'm trying to do is fuck, all 5 of them is hoes. That's
Hey.
how I look at it.
Damn.
And sometimes you might go into a situation where you trying to fuck, right?
Yeah,
And fall in love.
And then you really start feeling shorty.
Right.
yeah. Yeah,
And
no,
now
I
you feeling her,
understand that.
Yeah.
and now you feeling her, you far in with it, and find out she had whole ways back in the day.
Yes.
She a whole,
Everybody
now where
do.
you at with it, Kev?
Everybody's
do.
went through their
Come
whole
on.
phase.
Everybody had a
Come
whole
on, man.
phase. No,
You know
I
what I mean?
ain't gonna say they haven't. Everybody had a whole
on.
phase.
So
Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Like I was trying to say to you earlier, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. Whatever you feed your mind, your body, and your soul is gonna come out of your pores. I feel like media feeds women bullshit and it turns them into what they see. Like I said, you are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? You eat something, you're gonna shit it out. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like media feeds women and even kids, but that's a whole different subject. Media feeds women so much bullshit that they start falling in line to what the agenda and what they want them to be.
They think it's a blueprint. It's
Yeah.
a blueprint for
Right.
that.
Like these fucking stupid ass shows, Baddies East and Fuck
Yeah.
Zeus.
That is
Nigga,
the
I'm looking
dumbest
right
show
at
in the
camera,
world.
Nigga, fuck Zeus,
once
nigga.
again,
That is the dumbest show in the world.
Once again, man, media will always influence
Right.
people, but at the end of the day, it's about men. It's about
Okay, I'll give you
it's
another
about
example.
it's about
Over that. Yeah. He's right.
It's
Put
about
five
the-
women. Put 5 women in today's society all in one room. One thing that you're gonna see for sure is that all 5 of them, when they come, they dressed up, they got that shit on. They're probably even gonna look the same. These women even look the same, bro. The eyelashes, the hair, the makeup.
Yeah,
all
but
that
fuck
stuff.
all that. That's just cosmetic.
Right. Right.
It's about
But
listen,
that cosmetic was influenced by what they see on
okay,
TV.
and that's cool.
Everything we do is an
If,
influence.
yeah,
in
what, how
life.
we dress,
Yeah.
the brands we wear.
Doing this
everything.
podcast,
I get-
somebody we seen somebody do it. We was influenced. Everything is an influence.
I'll give you a
know what I
perfect
mean?
example. Here's a perfect example that y'all can't dispute. BBLs.
Okay.
Who the fuck said we like BBLs?
Niggas get BBLs too. You didn't hear that?
Nah. I'm not talking
I
about that.
don't like BBL.
But
they a bad
women,
joint.
but women feel that men love BBLs. I just saw something
No.
on the internet.
Women are not doing that for men.
Bro.
They're doing that for
in
themselves.
post. Hey, look, in post, that's facts. But in
Because of
post, I'm
society
gonna put that
forces-
clip up about the dude. He asked like 15 women, Do y'all think men want a natural female or a female with a BBL?
Natural.
Every single woman that was on that show said a woman with a BBL.
Once again,
Do you think men prefer a natural body or a BBL?
BBL. 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 BBL.
BBL.
BBL.
BBL.
BBL. BBL.
Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
That's false. But here's the point.
Once again,
that's what they see on the TV.
women are
That
not
BBL shit.
doing BBLs for men. They are doing it for their own self insecurities.
No, that's facts.
That could be subjective. That could be subjective.
They're not. These women that you're talking about do not give a fuck about what men think.
How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about
They
that?
don't need us. We just said it. If we put 9 out of 10 females in
So-
the room, they're going to tell you, I don't need a nigga.
Right.
That's true.
So you feel the same way?
They're doing
Now-
that to appease to what they're trying to get in the end game. And
Well, I'm gonna
that's
tell you right
money
now,
from
women.
niggas.
I'm gonna tell you right now, women. We do not give a fuck about no BBLs.
I don't care about that. Some of them be botched anyway. I don't care about it like that, fam.
Fucked up. The
Them
BBL
joints
be
runs.
fucked up. We do not care about
That joint be torn up.
Listen, man, I'm not here to tear down women today.
Me neither. But
That's not a tear down.
No,
That's
and we
actually
not.
a peaches
listen,
zone.
and we ain't tearing.
We not asking y'all to.
Because I love women. I ain't going
Man,
to
look,
cat.
man. Come on, man.
she wanna have a BBL. I'm gonna let her rock, bro.
I love women.
Stop the cat.
We love women too, but at the same time, that's not a tear down with the BBL. We tell
Niggas got to carry it, man. We got to carry this
We
shit.
do not like that shit. Y'all don't have to put y'all bodies in harm's way because y'all think we like that shit. We do not like that shit.
People they be dying crazy off of the BBL surgeries too.
Bro, they don't care if you like it. It's about what they like.
It's their preferences, what they want.
Yeah.
Do you like BBLs, nigga?
No.
You like a
I
natural
wouldn't
big
say
booty?
I don't like BBLs, but if I met a female that had a BBL or wanted to get one and I liked her and it was something she felt insecure about, so she wanted to get a BBL, I'm not going to say it's over. You know what I mean? I would just try to talk to her like, yo, you good? How you is? You know what I mean?
That's the same answer.
But I'm not telling my shorty, you need a BBL. She ain't got a fat ass. I'm like, let's get a BBL. You are who you are. That's how
Yeah,
it goes.
nah, I'm definitely not.
I'm not
influenced
pushing that on
women.
her, but I'm not like going to be like, it's for once after that. You know what I mean?
Trust and believe. I liked a lot of Instagram
Who don't like
pictures.
a fat ass?
Feel me?
Actually, I really
Feel
don't.
me?
I
Well, I know
don't.
that's
I
not-
don't
yeah,
like.
you
I don't.
like-
That my preference. I don't like big old booties. I like petite women. That's just my thing. I mean, I like looking at it. I love big booties.
but
I'm
I
not-
don't like
But
all
a
that
fat ass
extra
don't gotta
fat
be
ass.
that
I
big
don't
old
like that.
booster seat
Yeah, I don't like
bodacious
that.
shit.
I
It
like
could be a
I like
fat ass
I
for
like
her body.
I like natural women. I
love natural
yeah.
women.
I love the
And I
naturals
like
too,
all
man.
types of bodies for real. Like
Right.
I don't mind that BBL shit, but
But it's not a requirement for you
Right,
to have
exactly.
a big old.
Exactly.
It's not a requirement.
Tiz like BBLs.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it a rack. Hold on, let me keep it a rack. Listen, my Instagram algorithm is crazy, fam.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna lie. BBL Central, but I got the naturals on there too. I'm not even gonna sit here and cap.
Yeah, you like the BBL.
I like both. I like both, bro. I don't really
Yeah,
mind.
look, man, I look at
BBL
it
is
like
not
this.
required, bro. It's
The
not
proof,
required.
The proof
not
is
the
in the work. If you look at all the models that I work with, I don't really work with girls that's got BBLs and supermodels. I
You
work
be
with
around
a
the
lot of-
baddies, bro.
I
And
work with
know.
a lot of natural women. I love natural, real women. Now, I'm not saying that I won't work with a woman because she has a BBL or anything like that. Whatever you come is how you come. Like the Lord said, however you come to my house, how you come to my house. But at the same time, I'm not a fan of the whole BBL thing. I love natural women.
Yeah.
But like I said in the beginning, I feel like media influences women to make them feel like, and it's not for the niggas. You're right. When they do that BBL thing and all the stuff they doing, they be looking at other women thinking that they should look like them. So because that's what the media pushes on them. They feel like I should look like that because that's how she look on Zeus, or that's how she look on TV or on Instagram. That's just my whole point.
Like I said, it's they trying to lay out the blueprint for all these women to be a certain way and put on this facade. Even if they don't like it, if they still end up trying to get it. Like I said, I like the all natural women. But if you want a BBL, like Dre was saying, if you want one, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Right.
I'm still gonna love you regardless.
Yeah, I just think social media it's only going to do what it's going to do to a female that allows it to do that to her. If
Yup.
she's already a female that's
Exactly.
how she wants to be. That's how she's looking at social media. Life's about perspective. You know what I
I'll
mean?
give you a perfect
Everybody ain't looking
example.
at like, oh, she got a fat ass. I need one too. You know what I
Look
mean?
up the song by Jasmine Sullivan. I think the song's got her on it, and it's the song about being
Hotels.
a hoe. Yeah, some shit like that.
Hotels, yeah.
Because that's what they assume that's what men want. So that's what I'm finna be because that's what this nigga like. Like that's basically what the song is about, and I feel like a lot of women feel that way. I feel like a lot of women feel like since this nigga loving all these fat booty Instagram hoes, and when I go to his Pornhub search, he got on there big booty hole getting fucked from the back, shit like that, and women really feel like that's what we want, and that's what it is. That's not what it is. We don't want that. We want good wholesome women. Now there are men that do love the hoes. Every man love the hoes when he going through his hoe phase. But I feel like there's a very limited amount of the ones that you can take to the chapel. That's just my opinion. I'm standing on business with that.
If it's 5 bad bitches in the room, right? It's 5 bad bitches in the room, Cash.
Standing on business.
It's 5 bad bitches in the room. They all got that shit on, looking good, long haired. And there's one, she really ain't got that shit on. She kind of more covered up. When you first walk in the room, what's the first females you looking at?
You said 5 bad.
5
females
bad
in the
bitches in the
and then
room.
you got
4 of them got that shit on, dressed like your average female, fat ass, whether it be natural or not. And then it's just one that's just kind of regular, shorty, jeans, maybe some heels, kind of little crop top. She all right, she's sturdy, but the other ones easily look better than her. When you walk in the room, who's going to attract you instantly from the rip, though?
The one that's different.
Yeah, I'm about to say, keep it a bean.
The one that's different.
See, for me,
you want me to hit it on myself?
Stop the cap.
Yeah, he wanted me to hit it on myself.
I was like, where the fuck the button at, man?
Yeah, he want to hit the button
Where the
himself.
button?
But I promise you, I love the women that's different. Like I love a woman that can throw that shit on and be cool, and I also love the woman that don't have to throw that shit on and still be cool. I love the woman that can go to the store and don't have to throw that shit on and still feel
Right, because
confident
I
about
just feel like
herself.
what Chef was saying, I agree with. Like, as men, we got to do better because we look for the hoes, for real. We say we want to host a woman.
Not
but
everybody,
We
though.
be outside drawing, though.
not
Yeah, not
Motherfuckers be
everybody.
outside, and it's not even saying speaking from. I'm just saying motherfuckers be outside. You go to the club. What you think you gonna find at the club? That's where you going.
hoes.
You going to
They gonna be
Miami, South
around
Beach,
too.
Hoes.
spring break? What you think you gonna find? You going down to
Miami?
we go down to Philly South Street. We on everywhere we go. That's where the hose is. So what we got to do as men to try to find that? Do you really want to host a woman or do you want to hoe? You gotta figure that shit out.
Both.
Can you turn
You want a good one? A lady in the street and a freak in the sheets, yeah?
both of them?
Now let's talk about that though.
Stand.
What do men really want?
For real.
Because that's
said
the
both.
question.
Both is a great answer, though.
Both of them.
Because everything's about balance.
BOFFUN.
Everything's about balance.
That's facts.
What do I think that's something we're not gonna talk about today. But that's something to think about.
Right.
I think women need to really think about what do men really want and need. Because I think it's all about what women want, what women need, what this and that. What about the men?
Yeah.
I have yet to. It's very few females I talk to that really take the time to understand men.
Right.
And what it's always about
What they
what a
want.
woman wants, what a woman needs.
See, that's the thing. though.
Y'all women need to take the time and understand men.
But Chef, let's keep it 100.
Because if you do that, you won't have men problems.
I agree.
Let's keep it 100 though, Chef. Ain't a whole lot of leaders left. It ain't a whole lot of kings. Ain't a whole lot of niggas that's standing on business and doing what they're
That's
supposed
the
to be
problem. That's what I was telling you. And that's why these women are just running how they're running
Independence.
because it's a whole bunch of fuck niggas.
doing. Yeah.
They
That's
dads
a-
as
that's a
fuck
whole
be
nother
niggas.
real
topic.
with you.
They
like,
pops as fuck
think
niggas.
about all the
generation of
niggas.
fuck
Think
niggas.
about all the niggas you hang with, all the niggas you know, and how many of them really carry this shit out here?
Ain't a lot of them.
How many really carry this shit out here? Like let's keep it a beat.
And when you say carry, what do you mean by that, Chef?
I mean, carry it. They take care of their responsibilities. They stand, like Chris said, they stand on
Standing on
business.
business.
They ain't on some simp ass shit with these women.
Right.
Like they just got it. They just got it. Like niggas,
It ain't a lot.
yeah. Like
I'm around a whole bunch of fuck niggas all the time. Like I hate being around niggas. It's only a certain amount of handful of niggas that I really respect. And the guys that y'all see right here around me, I really respect these men as men because I know Chef a good father. I know Dre a good father. I know he a provider. I know he a protector. You know what I'm saying? As men,
I ain't got no kids.
yeah, Tiz don't have no kids, but he's still a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And I know a couple good dudes that don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? My homie DJ Jam, he's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's men like that that I have a whole lot of respect and I hold high on a pedestal because there ain't a whole lot of those men left. But I do feel like women take advantage of good men and they turn good men into fuck niggas sometimes.
And I ain't gonna lie, as a nigga who carry it, you know, any nigga who carry it out here, it makes it hard because, like you said, you're being over bombarded.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You have a good woman at home, and that's the problem. Like, you gonna be getting attacked by women all day, every day.
Yep.
Because they see how you carry it.
Yeah, but then at the same time too, those same women sometimes are gonna put you in the same category as the fuck niggas because it's too many fuck niggas. Just the same thing I was saying earlier.
Nah,
They
they'll
don't
never,
see it. They don't see it.
they'll never put you in the
If you're a
category.
real nigga, you can't
Until
put
they
you in
get to
the-
know
yeah,
you.
can't go
They'll
there.
never
Until they get
Bro,
to know
as soon
you.
as they talk to you from the rip, not even on no like I'm talking about just out in public. They know the difference.
And then, like I just told my youngin' Rev the other day, a woman know as soon as she see you, she want to give you some coochie. So niggas don't
First 5 minutes, right? What's that?
The first 5 minutes, she knows she want to give you some coochie. So niggas don't be thinking that you can just do anybody. It don't work like that. The women holds the key to sex. Men hold the key to relationships. Do we all agree on
Yes, we do.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
I'm with it.
Yes,
that? Like
we
we
do.
can't have the sex and they can't get the security unless we allow the security and protection. But at the same time, we can't get the sex unless the woman allows it. But to all the other dudes that's out here taking the coochie, and we don't really deal in that. We don't deal
Your
in
ass
that.
is
So, bro, you
grass.
don't, like
They're
it
going
get
to
to a
jail.
point in life where you don't even be pressed for coochie no more.
Nah, it's different.
Yes,
For
It's
real.
different. See, but you're talking to how old are you, Dre?
31.
31. How old you, Tiz?
32.
37.
Yeah, I'll be 37 in June. You're talking to all men that are in their 30s. We see, move, and feel differently from niggas that's younger because I tell women all the time, they be like, I don't know when this man gonna man up or start being mature. I'm like, sis, I'm sorry to tell you, you might have to wait till the niggas in his 30s. You
Might have to wait.
That's
might have to wait till a nigga in his
40s. Yeah.
That's what I say.
That's fact. So we're
Like,
not saying like
It's different for every man, but like you said, every man has to go through their journey
Yeah.
to be ready for that full-time commitment.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And there's not a number on it. It's just when that man goes through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's facts.
Some niggas just don't go through it. They die.
Is that-
Fuck niggas.
Now is this taking it?
Niggas die, fuck niggas.
Now-
Nigga, you gonna die and
you know, I
fuck niggas.
apologize.
Now, do y'all feel like feel like that's why, like I said before, social media is trying to press that on for us, for men and women, on to taking that step to commit sooner?
I don't see that on social media.
I see the opposite. I feel.
That's
I wish I seen.
I'm seeing
I
the
wish,
opposite.
I wish
I'm being
I.
saying. I'm just asking. I'm asking.
I wish I seen more of that on social media.
Right. I about to say I see the. I
But
see
see,
the opposite.
you
of
got
that.
these shows out now, like Love Is Blind. I see Netflix. I see all these young niggas in their early 20s getting married to niggas they met for 5 days that's behind the wall. They talked to for 5 days that's behind the wall. Pushing media, just pushing it. Pushing the marriage.
I don't even
agenda.
think that's even a real thing. I think that's just
Robots.
reality TV show type shit.
AI,
I don't even
nigga.
think that there's no love
It's
in it.
AI.
Oh, here we go.
These motherfuckers be on all different shows, bro. I see the same ones from that Love Is Blind show to that show to the Health Fitness show. It's just all one big
Real world, all
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's not. That ain't got nothing to do with love or nothing. That's That's
It's
actually
AI,
pushing
nigga.
the opposite agenda. Get with a motherfucker for fun and then get up out of there when shit get hard.
Get
It
a
ain't
check,
pushing
I
the
take-
traditional love. Yeah,
I take marriage very seriously. That's
That's
why
all- yeah.
it's taking me so long
Yeah,
to get
word.
married.
Yeah.
That
Because
shit
my
ain't
whole
light.
thing is, if we gonna be together, we gonna be together forever.
That's
so what's,
one and done.
what's the rush? What's the rush? Motherfuckers be rushing to get married and then be divorced in 2 years.
Look, I am a wedding photographer, a wedding DJ, and I'm telling you now, I've seen so many people that I had to do their wedding, and then a year later that they are divorced.
Because they rush.
The divorce rate
Excitement.
is super high right now.
and the divorce be bad.
But then at the same time, here's another point of the whole thing. I feel like the agenda's being pushed. Look how many celebrities are on TV and they're getting a divorce, saying that they want to be free, they want to be outside, and all of this stuff. Like what's her name, Tia Mowry,
Tia Mowry.
Mowry, or whatever her name is. She want to be back outside.
Her nigga was
We went to a commercial break, but we came back, and I kind of lost my train of thought. Where was we at with it, fellas? What did we want to point on? Because for real, when we had our little break just now, we had a serious fucking conversation.
joint was crazy.
That really should have been on the fucking podcast, but
Chef went off again.
I work with a bum ass A74 and Sony
went
get your shit together. Cause why is your shit overheating, my bro? It's like we're
Tagging niggas.
on the inside, nigga. We
That
on inside
4K
with
tax
control.
in the computer.
Taxing. Like, Sony, get your shit together before I go back to fucking Canon, nigga. Y'all about to lose a dedicated Sony nigga, man. I'm going back to Canon.
Hey, yo,
Fuck
bring
y'all
me up
niggas.
a little bit. Bring me up a little bit. Bring me up a little. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Uh-oh,
There
here
we
he
go.
is.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Come on, Chef, get off.
Yeah. What, Chef? What other point that you want to make before we wrap this up? Because we want to keep the podcast like 30, 45 minutes. We had 30, so we got like a little 15-minute window.
And
for
why
that.
I gotta be on me?
Nigga, because
You was just going
you
in.
was going
Carrying.
off, nigga, on the commercial break. You was going off, my boy.
Hey,
I
No,
think the point that you was trying to make, that the men are what need to come up in our community. The quality of men is so low, it's not giving the women the intuition or the want to be better women.
Satisfaction.
Because there's no leaders and there's no real
and you know
men
what's
left.
crazy is because that's why, like, I take a liking to younger gentlemen, to younger men. You know, I take niggas under the wing, right?
Yeah, that's facts. That's
And
facts.
and niggas be
Big
laughing
Chef.
and all this shit because I be calling them disciples and this and that and the third.
Beloved.
But I be
Hold
dead.
up. That's the point on that. Big Chef,
Yeah, big chef.
the
but
big boss.
but I like taking, you know, niggas under the wing because, like, you know, niggas be lost out here. So it'd be like me, you know, I feel like it's a duty of mine as a man,
As a black man.
as a black man.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? To take niggas under the wing and help them. You know, help them out. Like, I don't want nothing from you. And we going to be beneficial to each other, but just help accelerate their
mindset.
path, their mindset in life.
Right.
You know, because like you said, niggas is catching on way too late. And it's like,
Yeah,
if we
30s, 40s.
if we could take these young brothers under the wing and help accelerate their mindset in the early 20s,
I feel like I understand what you're saying and I agree, but I feel like that's why we are fathers. Drop bomb for that.
yes. And
I feel like my responsibility as a man is not to try to teach another grown man. I understand what you're saying and I agree, but I feel like it's our time now.
It's in my
More
life,
so,
100%.
listen,
Okay. All right,
was
so I
too.
apologize.
your
I
kids
apologize.
are going to get that nurturing from you regardless.
Yeah.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, we just talked about the black community and how many fathers were eliminated. So it's
Right,
like
right.
we actually have as men, we actually got a duty
As black men.
to father others that didn't have
That's
that.
fortunate. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To try
I mean,
to
we got
accelerate.
older.
To try to accelerate, you know what I mean? And a lot of times, you know, I get it. Niggas don't want to deal with young boys because they be hot-headed. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to put no names out here, but you know, one of my youngins, he be hot-headed and
Yeah.
going through it with niggas, but I still stick with him because
Yeah.
I really feel like it's my duty, because I feel like if I don't, I feel like it's a chance that's going to be another nigga that's going to crash out or just be out here on
And that's
some
what
fuck shit.
our black community does. We feel we're very stubborn. We try to keep it, but not other communities and other ethnicities and cultures.
No, that's
they
facts.
take care of each other. They, one shop opens up, they put it in the family. They got 3, 4, 5 shops. You see it around our community. The Islamic community, they got tons of shops around here.
Yeah.
And we just like, oh, it's ours, it's ours. Nah, we got to branch out. We got.
Hey Dre, how was our community back in the they said in the 60s and 70s? They said if you were in the street doing some fuck shit, somebody else is Mr. Such and such is such and such
they
is
whipping
dad.
your ass.
They
They whipping your ass, then bringing you back
To your parents.
Your parent.
Yup.
And then you getting it again.
Yep.
That's facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
It takes a village for real.
We looked out for each other. We lost that, and part of it is parents to blame, because now you hit somebody else's kid, or you not fuck even hit them, you just correct them. Now they parents is coming at you wanting to know, oh, don't say nothing to my kid, and oh,
Right.
motherfucker.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's sad. We separated.
I feel like now, as a duty for me as a father, is to raise these young black men to what they need to be as men. And I feel like so far I'm doing a great job. I had to figure out stuff through the streets and through other people and watching other people, but what my mom did give me was common sense. Common sense.
And that goes a long way.
Yeah, for
Common
real.
sense goes a long way. I really deciphered what was wrong and what was right, and these are the things that I'm gonna instill into my sons. You know what's wrong. You know what's right. You know if you're gonna do this right here, this is gonna happen. You know if you do this, this is gonna happen. Common sense is the thing that I'm gonna give my sons, but also a father figure that's gonna help them navigate through the rights and the wrongs in their life. And that's what I didn't have in the community. Because even the niggas in the community when I was growing up, nigga, they was drug dealers. What I do? Sold drugs. Well, I see what them doing, carrying guns. What I do? I got guns. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the things that I saw growing up influenced me to be what I was then. But then the turning point in my life is when I had my children. When my sons was born, my first son, Jalen, when he was born, turned my whole life around. And ever since then, I live for my children. The only thing I want to do is leave a legacy for my children.
But
And I feel we are lost on that
You
in
know
the
what's
black
crazy
community.
though? Back in our day, even drug dealers were great influences on kids though.
Right.
You know, you had the drug dealers. I know a few of them. When they knew what nigga was talented or whatever, they protected it. Nah, you ain't hustling. Here go a couple dollars. What you want, them new J's for the game? They made sure nigga was straight. Yo, go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Morals.
And it was hard because, the ball player nigga like, I don't want to play ball. I want to be like shooting you. No. We still, we still looked out for each other.
Right.
And we don't even have that no more.
Now the old heads putting
I'm
the
going
young
through a
niggas
situation
on.
like that now.
Throwing a pack right in their hand, go get that off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going through
Yeah.
a situation
Shit
just
not
like that right now.
Yeah.
One of my young niggas, he acting out. He's good at football, basketball. He a big boy too. He acting out, man. He skipping school. He on the cusp of getting kicked out of school. It's crazy, bro. And it stresses me out because, like you were saying, like you feel like you have to take him under the wing. Like I feel obligated because I know his pop is a weirdo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His pop ain't in the picture like that, and I'm close with their family, his mom, all that. It's like, damn. Now I feel obligated. So when he's around me or my brother, we be on his ass. I don't play that.
Yeah, real
That's
shit.
good. That's what
real
you gotta
shit.
do.
I don't play that, bro.
So
gotta do.
the point of this whole like pretty much left turn of this conversation is we started off with do we feel like the media is influencing women, and it's pretty much ending up to being men need to be better leaders, better men, and that's what's going to influence women to be better women and want to be wives. So what we basically saying is there isn't a whole bunch of real men left because the men is supposed to set the tone for what a
Exactly.
woman's supposed to follow.
Right.
A man leads, a woman follows.
Right.
But that's not how it is in the community anymore because the men stop leading and the women stop following. Can we all agree on
Yeah.
that?
Based off of the media.
Right.
No, not based
Not-
off
not-
the media, based off here on land. Here reporting live from the community, from the streets.
Right.
Niggas gotta step it up.
You right.
So basically what Chef is saying, how I said it, I agree that the media is destroying women. Chef is basically saying that the media won't have a heavy influence on women anymore. Men step their shit up.
That's
and
it.
Shit up.
fuck
That's
They have
correct.
something to look to. Right.
Yep. That makes a lot of more sense.
They don't have to wonder if they got to get a BBL. They don't got to wonder if they got to be showing their ass all out here to get. We gonna show them what what it is that they're a beautiful woman, no matter who they are, and
Yeah.
that they carry it. So that's what it
better
is. man.
leaders.
And
That
you
makes
know,
sense.
Stop
a lot of
being a
niggas.
fuck
Well,
nigga.
I don't even want to say niggas. A lot of men are not gonna feel this message.
They not.
Cause we got a lot of emotional
And-
men nowadays. Fuck them niggas.
And
talking
guess what
about
them
this.
niggas is? Fuck niggas.
Drop a bomb.
Care about none of that.
Fuck.
Y'all gonna be
Yeah,
all
Fuck
right.
niggas.
Y'all gonna be all right.
To y'all, man.
Listen, I know one thing. I'm gonna carry it.
Yeah.
Top
I'm
carriers,
gonna
man.
carry it.
Yeah. We gonna carry it. I don't
I'm
think
gonna
I ain't
carry
got no
this shit.
Cash, thanks for having me on the podcast,
Yeah,
man.
no
Much
doubt.
love, bro.
Y'all
Hey
ready?
man, look
All you
man,
brothers,
I want to
man.
give a
Many
big shout
blessings.
out to the boss Chef, to
Yeah.
the boss Tiz, to the boss Dre for coming
Yeah.
and joining me on this
100,
podcast.
100.
You know what it is, man.
And you already know the motto, man. Don't ask me, ask your nigga. Yeah, ask your nigga. Don't ask me.
Loud and clear.
But I want to thank y'all for coming on the podcast, watching the podcast. We'll be back for the next episode. Yeah.
Matter of fact, podcast on the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tiz podcast on the way. Chef got a podcast coming. You probably
Yeah.
will see a lot of
It's
I'm
podcast
about to be the
season.
stationary podcast for this one. Co-host.
Yeah, I think Dre's gonna be the co-host.
That's
but
ball.
but anything, man, I want y'all to subscribe. Everything will be in the link in the description down below. I'm gonna tag everybody's stuff, Instagram, so y'all get in contact with all of these good black men right here on this stage. And I promise you, I would never have a fuck nigga on my show. Babe, cut it.
You need to stop with all the DMs asking for something.